Call it whatever you like. Not really. Israel lives on high alert every day since the state has been created. So Israelis don't care what you are going to call it, a conflict or a war. Neither do Iranian terrorists. If you don't like the term Iranian terrorists, well then most likely you're one of them. Iran launched around 180 missiles towards Israel, the Israeli military confirms. That would make it an even larger attack than April's barrage, which saw about 110 ballistic missiles and 30 cruise missiles fired at Israel. Footage carried by Israeli TV appeared to show some missiles flying over the Tel Aviv area shortly before 9:45 local time. Israeli military officials said the attacks appeared to be over by now and there was no more threat from Iran for now, but it is still unclear how much damage was caused. Most missiles were shot down by Israeli aerial defense systems, and Israeli security officials said, while a BBC correspondent in Jerusalem said some military bases may have been hit, and that restaurants and schools were hit just as well. The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has warned Iran of consequences after the attack. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, says, well, of course, that 90% of projectiles had hit their targets, saying hypersonic missiles had been used for this first time. Well, if we dare to believe these guys, they're saying truth every, second time they open their mouth, well, Israel should have been already off of the face of the earth long ago. Still, Israel is there and stands tall and retaliates to terrorists by killing one of the top commanders and leaders of Iran-backed militias in the region, and Hezbollah chief Hassan Nasrallah, and IRGC commander Abbas Nilforashan in the Lebanese capital of Beirut, and more to come for sure as war onwards. Israel has a sophisticated system of air defense, the best known of which is the Iron Dome, of course. It is designed to intercept short-range missiles of the sort fired by Hamas and Hezbollah. While it was used to defend against some elements of Iran's last attack in April, other elements of the country's layered defense systems probably did the bulk of the work on Tuesday. I'm talking about David Sling. David Sling is a joint US-Israeli manufactured system that is used to intercept medium to long-range rockets as well as ballistic and cruise missiles. And when it comes to long-range ballistic missiles, which fly outside the Earth's atmosphere, Israel has the Arrow 2 and Arrow 3 interceptors. So what happens next? In easy terms, nothing new. Netanyahu said Iran had made a big mistake and would pay for it. We have plans and we will operate at the place and time we decide, said Israel Defense Forces spokesperson Daniel Hagari. Iran's IRGC said Tehran's response will be more crushing and ruinous if Israel retaliated. Also worth mentioning, Israel banned Antonio Guterres from visiting the country, announcing it persona non grata after Guterres not called a spade in his speech and not condemned an Iranian terroristic attack. Well, if we look decades back in time of this war, we clearly see one thing. Every year, no matter what, Israel grows stronger. And Islamic terrorism only grows bigger. I guess the crucial difference between these tendencies can give you some idea of what happens when this war or conflict, call it all you want, will get to a final stage of a decisive battle.